Hello friends, I'm Adidev. Today I'm going to talk about Bodoland Territorial Region. What do you mean Bodoland Territorial Region? It is an autonomous region in Assam. It is made up of four districts in north bank of Brahmaputra River, below the foothills of Bhutan and Arunachal Pradesh. It is administered by elected body known as the Bodoland Territorial Council, which came into existence under the terms of a peace agreement signed in 9th February 2003, and its autonomy was further extended by the agreement signed in January 2020. The region covers an area of over 9,000 square kilometers and is predominantly inhabited by Bodo people and their other indigenous communities of Assam. Capital is Kokrajhar. Now we're going to talk about the dance forms of Bodoland. The Bagarumba dance, Bardvisikala dance, Maswalangnai dance, Dahal Tungri Sibnai dance, Sigri Sikla dance, Dausri Delai dance, Sa Gwalo Myasanai Kopri Sibnai Myasanai, and so on. Now we're going to talk about the culture of Bodoland. Bodo culture is the culture of the Bodo people in Assam. For long, the Bodos have been farmers living in agrarian society with a strong tradition of fishery, poultry, piggery with rice and jute cultivation and betel nut plantation. They make their own clothing from scratch, such as traditional attires. Traditional foods in Bodoland: Nafam, Dangwa, Pithai, Mivita, Kangkrai, Sobai, Jwing, Dao, Jwing. Talk about the languages of Bodoland. The languages of Bodoland are Bodo language, Assamese language, and English. Now we're going to talk about the religion of Bodoland. Hinduism is the majority in Bodoland. Christianity is a minority in Bodoland. Bathoism is minority in Bodoland. Talk about the history of Bodoland. Originally a part of Kamparupa, this region came under control of Coach Meh King Vishwa Singha in early 16th century. It was part of a region delineated for the next time around 1562, when successor King Naranarayan determined the matches and coaches people north of newly constructed Gohind Kamal Ali could follow their indigenous customs, whereas people to its south had to follow Hindu Brahmanical rites. After the split of Koch Kingdom and subsequent collapse of Eastern Koch Hajo due to the Mughals, and during the period of Ahom Mughal conflicts in early 17th century, the Bhutan kingdom pushed south and took control of the region, go down to Gohen Kamal Ali. By the end of 17th century, the Ahom kingdom had extended the control up the Manas River, and the region north of the Gohen Kamal Ali became divided into different dwarfs, each having individual administrative mechanisms that the Bhutan kingdom and Ahom kingdom shared. The dwarves in the Golpara region were under Bhutan's control. The dwarves in the Kamrup region were shared under the Posa system, and dwarves in the Darang region were alternately controlled by the Bhutanese and the Ahoms in an annual cycle. After the British took control of Ahom kingdom in 1826, they maintained the Ahom Bhutan arrangement somewhat following the Dwar War in 1865, took complete possession of the Dwars and removed Bhutanese interest for good. Country and states border Bodoland. Country border Bodoland is Bhutan. The states of India border Bodoland is West Bengal and Arunachal Pradesh. Now we are going to talk about the festivals of Bodoland. Dwijing Festival, Bisa Sagu Festival are one of the two festivals of Bodoland. And now we're going to talk about the ethnicity of Bodoland. The ethnicity of Bodoland is Bodo people. Now we're going to talk about the flora and fauna of Bodoland. Barnadi Wildlife Sanctuary, famous for sightings of Indian bison, tiger, leopard, Cape langur, sambar, barking deer, hog deer, pygmy hog, hispid hare, loris, dole, and peacock. Barnady Wildlife Sanctuary is also an important migratory corridor for elephants through the region. Along the foothills of Indo-Bhutan border, it's spread across over 26.22 square kilometers and is monuments of Bodoland. Monuments of Bodoland are Kalamati, Bhairab, Kunda, Bogomati. Thank you and have a wonderful day.